Good morning, welcome to Waggy's Travels, and it's a cold November morning, and I'm just about to leave my home village in Cornwall and do a journey by train to Manchester to go and collect a little Peugeot, no it's not, it's a Citroen Berlingo, which eventually will be converted into a micro camper. As you know, or as some of you know, we sold our Peugeot Expert about 18 months ago to pursue some time on our boat, but unfortunately, again, as some of you are aware, Lisa and I have now separated, and a boat of the size that I've got is not something you can handle alone, but a micro camper I can. So it's going to be a very long day. I'm not due to arrive in Manchester until 1 o'clock, and then I've got to get from Manchester to the outskirts by tram, and then I've got the drive back from Manchester to Cornwall. So it's going to be a very long day, but come along, have a good train ride, and enjoy the journey with us. This is the start of new adventures. Oh, a nice brightly lit station. For anyone who hasn't been to the village of St Germans, which is where I live, it's really picturesque, and it's where they filmed, where they filmed Beyond Paradise, if anyone watches that. Oh look, someone's in the rail cottage, or one of the rail cottages. So you can book these little carriages. Yeah, you can book them carriages for holidays. So like trying to keep your head straight and walk down the platform. So I've got a bit of a quick turnaround. So when I get to Plymouth, I've got about 8 minutes to get from one platform to another, and because I booked the seat late, here we go. That's the one we want. 6:58. So it's running on time. Yeah, so by the time I get to Plymouth, I've got about 7 or 8 minutes to run over to platform 8 to get the train to Birmingham New Street. So right, let's wait for the train.
When the doors are closing.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Plymouth. The next station is Southampton.
guy from the used car place is coming to pick me up. I've never been to Bury before. It's a busy place, so I don't know whereabouts, how far away the car dealership is, but he's told me to wait outside the Wetherspoons, so that's what I'm doing. And just for good measure, it started to rain heavily. Right, I bought a little Citroen Berlingo. All I've got to do is now is put the, according to that it's -8, I think there might be something wrong with the sensor. All I need to do now is just quickly put the sat nav or phone holder on, and then we can sod off. Trouble is, where am I going to put it? Because I haven't got a vent. Right, back presently. Right, I am literally just going to do what they said, which is just follow towards the motorway. People blowing hooters when you've not got a clue where you're going. And we're looking out for a, well, it's 310 miles. Yeah, 310 miles, and it's going to take us 5 hours 21 minutes, so keep your eye out for an SO garage. Right, let's find out how much this holds. This is going to hurt, filling this up with diesel. I can't remember the last time I've actually filled a vehicle with fuel, so oh dear. So it says it's -7. I really think that's a mistake. I think there's something wrong with the with the actual with the settings, so I've got no idea how to adjust that. It was, I think, assuming it's the same as my old no idea. Right, let's put some fuel in this. Right, 67 quid worth of fuel. Says we've got 477 miles in the tank. Is the ambulance going to let us out? I have absolutely no idea. When you don't know where you are or where you're going, just go with the flow. So we're going all the way around the roundabout onto the M66. So overall initial thoughts. It's a car that's done 154,000 miles. It's got rattles and bangs on the front end, which I assume might need a little bit of work. My Peugeot Expert was exactly the same. It had rattles and bangs, so I'm not overly fussed. It comes with 3 months warranty. It's probably been included in the price, I've got no idea, but it comes with 3 months warranty. So if there are any issues, then that will be the way forward. Right, I don't want to tempt fate because I have an awful habit of doing that, but we're bimbling along at 70 mile an hour. We've done nearly 50 miles already. I've got 4.5 hours to do and 260 miles. I'm desperately trying to get the other side of Birmingham before the rush hour starts. At the moment all the numbers are green, so that appeals to me. The tank is saying I've got 584 miles and for 60 odd quid worth of fuel. It's still not on par with my electric vehicle, which would do it a damn sight cheaper than that. But we are getting there. Yeah, this little car just needs a bloody good clean. It's got some scratches on the outside that require my polisher and some teacup, but aside from that, nothing. A damn good clean isn't going to put right. So, but as I say, it's done 154,000 miles, and it feels very comfortable. The backrest is really supportive. I'm very surprised at how supportive this backrest is. It would be nice to give this a proper good clean with my cleaner, my carpet cleaner, my bizzle. So just to get it spick and span and as best as I can get it. Anyway, I'll come back to you when we've done sort of like 100 miles and let you know how we're doing. Well, I've just looked over and it says I've now got 634 miles in the tank, which I find very difficult to believe, but 634 miles? No, that doesn't seem right, does it? Not in the slightest. Right, I'm on the outskirts of Birmingham now. Just come onto the M5 from the M6, and we've come to a standstill. So I have been queuing in traffic for about 10 minutes behind us, but it's still showing as green on the sat nav. So I've got 214 miles to do now, and it says 8:30 as my time of arrival. So I've got 671 miles of fuel now, and the fuel gauge has just come off of the full mark. I've done 95.8 miles, so nearly 100 miles in. Fuel gauge has just moved and it's staying. I've still got 671 miles, which would in that would give us over 750 miles on a tank, which I find unbelievable, to be quite honest. There you go. So, as I said previously, I don't want to tempt fate, but this is driving okay. Everything appears to work. The door locks appear to work. The windows work. The air conditioning works. The radio works. Yeah, it just, apart from some body work, as in scratches, and some high, and the mileage being high, it seems okay. Oh, and our fuel, our temperature sensor, which is -7, which is cold, but I don't think it's that cold. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy. So I think it's been worth the journey to go and get this. I was very surprised the amount of stuff that they had at that big car dealers. He must have had 150 vehicles there, and they were all what I call reasonably priced and all selling. So but anyway, I'm now going to try and find me somewhere to eat, ideally with a Starbucks, and then come in with a cent. So back when something eventful happens. Well, I said it was all going well, and now it's not, because I've got a ABS 40 stop. So I shall have to come off at the next services and do something about it. Well, this is unbelievable. The mileage is going up and down. It was, a minute ago it was 808 miles, now it's 746. So, and I've still got warning lights on the dashboard to say the brakes are working. I'm just hoping it's just a sensor. Right, I need coffee, so I'm going to come off at these services. Even if it's a McDonald's coffee, I need coffee. So let's go and get some. Right, back in the car, had a cup of coffee, free. Had a hamburger, free. It's only 6:20, which is horrendous. For some reason the ABS warnings have now all disappeared, but I have spoke to the garage, who have been very, very helpful, and said that the warranty covers it. So I shall get it to my local people tomorrow at some point. So we've got 2 hours and 51 minutes to go, 175 miles, and going at this rate I will be collecting my son from work, which will be interesting. So just passing the charges. It's really, really weird. I'm so used to having a coffee stop and a charge, but no charging today because I'm back to fossil fuel cars. So nearly 3 hours. It's a bit of a run, but I'm quite happy. I've got an idea that warning's going to reappear, but I really can't wait to do bits and pieces with this little car. I think it's, even though it's high mileage, I think if I have belts done and get a full service on it, then hopefully it will see me proud and I can have the conversion done and it can be an escape. So anyway, I'll come back to you when we are 200 miles in, which I should imagine is going to be in an hour and a little bit, about an hour and 20 minutes. So we're just going back onto the M5 and cracking on towards home. Well, I can't remember when I last spoke to you or how many miles we've done, but we're 93 miles left to go and 1 hour 36 minutes. We are just passing no idea where we're just passing, but the Muller factory is on the right, so we're just passing there. Still says we've got 522 miles left in the tank and we've done 218. I'd be very interested to see how many miles this does actually get on a full tank. so I won't be filling it up not till we're sort of down to the warning light, just to see what it will do. And this has been a run as well, so we're 7 miles from Taunton. As I say, 92 miles left to do, and it says we'll get in at 21:16. That won't actually be correct because I'm going to pick my son up, as I might have mentioned. I'm missing certain things like Apple CarPlay, and I'm definitely sorry about that. I had an incoming phone call, and because I'm recording hands-free on my glasses, which also connects to my phone and everything else, it knocked out. So I'm not too sure where we were, but we've now got 62 miles left to do, and it's going to take 1 hour and 6 minutes. We've done 200, so we say 250 because it's 250. We've done 250 miles, and we've used just under 1/4 of a tank of fuel, and it says we've got 497 miles left. How amazing would that be if this vehicle's range was nearly 750 miles? That'd be mad. That would actually be, thinking about it, mileage wise and money wise, no it wouldn't. The electric car would still beat it. The electric car would still beat it. So well, it's very dark now. The things I was saying I missed: Apple CarPlay, LED headlights. Oh, and DAB digital radio, which I'm sure you can retrofit to this vehicle. I'm sure you can retrofit it to this vehicle. So I'll come back to you when I am back in Cornwall, as they speak, while I'm picking my son up. Well, we're just approaching Plymouth. It's 2 minutes to 9. 294 miles done so far. 24 minutes left. 17 miles. And it says we've got 410 miles left in the tank. It's just above half. I don't believe that's what we get, as I keep saying, but we'll keep going till we see how much we do actually get, because it will be very interesting if this is a 600-mile car on a tank. So but I've got to admit, having left my house at just after 6 o'clock this morning, I am a little bit on the tired side now, but I've still got to wait for my son. Well, what a journey today has been. Left my house at just after 6 o'clock this morning. It's now coming up 20 past 10 at night. I've driven 310 miles back from Manchester with that one little hiccup, which we're going to get sorted. I've used not half a tank of fuel, and I've covered 310 miles, and it's still saying we've got 423 miles in the tank. We've been going at sort of 70-ish mile an hour the whole way, so I am really impressed with this little Berlingo. I think we're going to give it a full service with belts to make sure she's looked after, and then she's going to have the conversion done. She's going to become a micro camper. So we're going to be a micro camper. We're going to get the awning as well, the air awning that goes with it, and we're also going to get either a roof box or a temp box. There's two types. There's a temp box, but we're going to get the fiberglass one. It's just so much easier. That way, basically, then we can sleep 4 people if we want to.
What's it called?
Eh?
What's it called?
What, this?
Yeah.
What have you named it?
Wagatron.
The Wagatron. Why have you gone? Tell people why you've called it the Wagatron.
Because it'll be a camper,
Yeah,
and then you can put the seats up,
yeah.
so it'll be a normal van. So it's a transformer.
It's a transformer. Well, this is the first, hopefully, of more Waggies travels, because we've been a bit scarce on the ground. But I hope you've enjoyed today's video. A lot of travelling, a lot of talking. If you have enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe, and above all, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.